the most important thing in any kind of relationship is the sense of community that it brings.
I feel like it's very important for you to recognize whether or not you appreciate or genuinely love spending time with whoever you're hanging out with.
Communicating with someone when they've done something that upsets you, or even communicating good things like, wow, you said something really nice to me the other day. I really appreciated that, and I appreciate you as a friend.
Some of my friends, they might like make jokes sometimes, and I might not find it to be very funny. I might get offended, but I won't really say anything, and I'll just hold it all in. And I feel like it's just like a grudge that slowly builds up, and that usually leads to an argument.
If someone has violated a boundary and you don't tell them, and you have all of these emotions building up inside of you, it's not really fair to them because they don't know that they've done something wrong.
I think another big thing that also aids in building a healthy relationship is being in the moment. So whenever you are hanging out with friends or sitting with family at dinner, I think it's really important to put your phone away and to kind of just listen and to actively listen.
One challenge to maintaining healthy relationships is being able to recognize and admit when you're in the wrong, because sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes you don't realize when you're wrong or when you've made a mistake, and even sometimes you realize it but you don't want to admit it.
Giving someone that period of time, even if it's not anything particularly bad, giving someone that period of time and letting them process what they're feeling, it really helps them feel like they can rely on you and they can trust you, and that your support isn't conditional.
Compromise has also been shown too, because in high school and in college, you are so busy with academics and extracurriculars that it's hard to make time often outside of class to see others. But it is so important, and I think to set boundaries that are good for you and personalized is kind of knowing your self-worth and knowing how much love you deserve, and also just knowing that sometimes you do need just time to decompress and be by yourself or do an activity that is solely for your own joy and your purpose.
Showing generosity, but talk to them, spend time with them, or giving them attention and such, so you don't become so distant.
When you learn how to talk to somebody about how you feel, or when you learn how to talk to people about things that are going on in your life, it's important to let them lead, and it's important to let them trust you.
What are some things that this person does that makes me really happy? And on the other end, what are some things that this person does that make me really upset? And then how can I take these feelings and how can I apply it to my own relationships with friends?